So the cows came down a little bit, but never got that close. I'm in kind of a stone ring thing, maybe that helped. And there was another sound, I can't even describe it. So I wasn't really sure a few times, and it moved. If there was a bear after all, I don't know. So at some point when it was quiet, I got out and I put my food bag. It's odor-proof. It's not bear-proof, it's just odor-proof for rodents actually. Food bag and all the food rubbish a few meters away. I didn't hear anything anymore. It was untouched this morning, so might not be a bear, which I would be happy about. So good morning. This was my, or is my tent site. Whoa, talking of critters, he seemed to have slept there underneath my tent on my pole tonight. I'd say from close up, these cows look hopefully not like horses. Even better that I didn't know that. I think it's up there straight ahead, so rocky part. I don't know how many, but it's definitely a sequel. I'm not sure if this whole collection of bones is supposed to give me confidence. That was the strenuous way up, and it's less terrible than I thought. Still, I gotta figure out where to go down. So it was slippery, scree, shitty downhill, but I made it. So in the HEXATREK app, there's always an exclamation mark when there's like attention, possible danger sign, and there's one more exclamation mark before I head back to the regular HEXATREK. That might be probably tomorrow morning, I guess so. But it seems like it won't be worse than I already had, so I feel optimistic and hope the rest of the day is, well, it's long. Of course, it's at least 2,000 meters up and down. It may be for the rest a bit easier. Let's see. So you're on a path, you lose it, and then it can be, once again, super steep uphill scrambling, but I think I'm back. I have a feeling these won't last me for the rest of the HEXATREK. If you want to get your material tested, send it to me. I'll be your testing ambassador. Oh, fuck. I thought I'd never get up here. And a new learning, I definitely need gaiters. Got so much debris in my shoes. Yes, there was much solitude again today. And I tried to prepare myself for enjoy being lonely, because that's gonna change, and that's gonna change tonight, I guess. Here's Mama Froggy, I guess. Here's one of the little ones. Another one. Oh, yeah, there it is. The little one over there just slid down this water slide. And now he's hanging on for dear life. Ta-da! There's so many frogs here, you better watch out when you get water. It might be less vegetarian than you wish for. This is some nice scrambling down, especially when the rock is crappy. And I know where to go, and there's a refuge over there. Here, I want to eat there. It didn't look very trustworthy, but it held up. Look how nice this is from the inside. Real comfy bunk beds, lots of people to be able to sleep here. Let's eat. What a climb. And you guessed it, 1,000 meters. Col de Certascan, 3 kilometers, 5 to the refuge, my goal. New Zealand I tried them, but because I didn't have the ultras with the preformed attachment points, I didn't get the guiders. I got to stick with all the water. The glue dissolved no matter what I tried, so I gave that up. But here it's less watery, so I'll try when I get new shoes and stuff in Carcassonne. About 3 kilometers downhill to the Refuge, and then that's how it for today. One thing that worries me a little bit is for a few hours now when I had sat down, my left foot, like in the middle of the foot, hurts. Not bad, it's not a sharp stabbing pain, it's not this you injured yourself, you have to stop pain. I can't remember any start of it. There was no jumping down and afterwards, nothing of that. I can walk with that, I walk with it all day. And in my mind, there's this little idea, could this be something that wouldn't be detected in a normal x-ray, but in an MRI, which is code for, could this be a stress fracture? I don't want that, because we all know what the therapy is, and that's not hiking the HEXATREK. So it's another kilometer, and supposedly it's at the biggest lake in the Pyrenees. I'll give you the name later in the video. And I don't know if you can already see this. How many people are sitting down there? Yes, there was much solitude again today, and I tried to prepare myself for enjoy being lonely, because that's gonna change, and that's gonna change tonight, I guess. This is my tent now, very close to other people, but well, at least I got a roof over my head. That's the Refuge over there. It completely overwhelmed me earlier. So many people. It was just too much. I have to go inside the tent now. And then I cooked and I ate a lot. And slowly it got better. Still not ideal. But well, that's how it is today. I'll sleep and tomorrow is a new day. It was tough. It was a tough day. Beauty in it. Tough. Now getting used to people again, but not too many. Oh, there you go. First I'm complaining that I'm lonely, and then there's too many people. But well, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely, right? But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.